Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to Xbox On. Another week means a whole load of brand new deals with gold for you to take advantage of. So let's get straight into the video. First up is Blizzard's 6v6 masterpiece, Overwatch, which has had a 50% discount, bringing it down to £25 in the UK, which works out as less than £1 a hero, all of whom you can use to cause absolute carnage. And talking of carnage, you'll also have access to Overwatch's brand new hero, Wrecking Ball, who is, wait for it, a hamster called Hammond. You'll take control of his giant mechanical wrecking ball to roll, swing, and slam your way through your enemies. He's certainly not your everyday pet. Even if he doesn't tickle your fancy, there's plenty more heroes out there. But this is a game that is going to keep you occupied for weeks on end, and is one of the most enjoyable arena-based shooters that I've ever played, with a great competitive scene and seasonal events, such as the current return of the Summer Games. This Overwatch offer is one you don't want to overlook.
Let's show them how it's done.
Next up in deals with gold this week, we have the For Honor Season Pass, which has had a 50% discount. Incredibly, you don't actually need the base game because you can get that for free up until the 15th of September thanks to Games with Gold. So make sure you go ahead and download that right now to take full advantage of this Season Pass discount. Now, the Season Pass gives you access to 6 new heroes, 6 elite outfits, emotes, and more, as well as 30 days of champion status, which will give you an extra 25% extra experience and extra loot whilst playing the game to help get you up to speed. For those of you new to For Honor, it's an action fighting game set within a medieval post-apocalypse fantasy setting, where you can choose from a range of different heroes with different fighting techniques to suit your playstyle. So if you think some close quarters combat might be your thing, For Honor is certainly worth a try. Next up on Deals with Gold this week is a game from a franchise that is very close to my heart, Final Fantasy XV Royal Edition. For me, this is one of the best Final Fantasy games in recent history and has had a whopping 60% discount. For those of you new to the franchise, it's a game developed and published by Square Enix, where you play as Noctis and follow his story alongside his 3 friends, Prompto, Ignis, and Gladius. It's an action RPG set in an open world filled with endless things to do, see, and fight. It really does have so much depth and character thanks to the work that Square Enix have put into the storyline and the world. And why is the Royal Edition great? Well, it'll give you access to all previously downloadable content, as well as new areas to explore and quests to conquer, just in case you somehow find yourself without something to do, which is pretty unlikely. Next up, we have a game that is one of the most requested games to come to Xbox back compatibility, and that's Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. And yes, I am biased as I'm a massive Call of Duty fan. It's got an incredible campaign following Captain Price, who is one of the most iconic characters in the Call of Duty series, as he and his squad attempt to thwart a global threat. It's also got an incredible multiplayer which will be familiar to millions of FPS fans and will bring back all that nostalgia right back to you. With it being the first game to bring in the tactical nuke, which would win you the game instantly if you manage to get a 25 kill streak, which you have to try and get. But in Deals with Gold this week, it has had a tasty 25% off, so if you haven't played it or simply want to relive those awesome memories, it's time to rejoin the fight. So as you may know, Forza Horizon 4 is coming to our Xbox Ones on the 2nd of October and will also be available day 1 on Xbox Game Pass. So this next deal is one you may want to take advantage of to get yourself racing ready, and that is the Forza Horizon 3 and Forza Motorsport 7 bundle. Forza Horizon 3 is set in Australia and is personally one of my all-time favourite racing games, with plenty of action and adventure, alongside the beautiful open world that Playground Games have created. You then have the stunningly detailed Forza Motorsport 7 by Turn 10, and you can race on tracks such as the one in Dubai, which looks incredible on the Xbox One X in 4K, because the game is of course Xbox One X enhanced. Oh, and did I mention that Forza Horizon 3 is also enhanced for the Xbox One X? So if you're a fan of racing, definitely make sure to take advantage of this 45% discount on 2 of the best racing games on the planet. And finally, in Deals with Gold this week, Yanni makes his return for Unravel 2, which is one of the most unique and adorable games to come out of E3. It's a puzzle platformer developed by Swedish studio Coldwood Interactive and was first released at this year's E3 during EA Play, making that 25% off a new title even sweeter. The great thing with Unravel 2 is that it also now features both a single player and a multiplayer game mode through local co-op. The game now focuses around two Yannis which can be controlled by either player and must work together in order to solve the puzzles that you come up against during the game. It's a beautiful, relaxing game that is definitely worth playing, especially if you enjoyed the first one or want to challenge your brain. But there we have it, those are the deals of gold this week. Make sure to check out the full list through the link down in the description. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, let us know what you think down in the comments, and smash that like button. We'll see you next time. Bye!